clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Bueno, vamos a empezar ahora otra vez con un video, el número 4 de la serie. Vamos hemos estado últimamente, porque no quiero subir eso al canal, porque es farmear muchísimas cosas y eso pues casi no tiene mucho interés, pero les pongo un poco de contexto. Acabo de terminar ya lo que es todo el circuito, toda la carretera, la tenemos completa, y aparte hemos descubierto varios compañeros nuevos. Está aquí la fotógrafa, tenemos a la fotógrafa, hemos descubierto acá al montañero, y ahorita estamos a punto de ir a descubrir a otro más para que nos puedan regresar a Vivi. Pues vamos a empezar.
Sam Bridges, there's someone we need you to deliver a package to. She's a strange bird that lives even higher up in the clouds than we do. And the research she's doing, well, it's out there and then some. And we're talking straight up occult stuff, though she wouldn't be very happy hearing me say so. And she claims she's delving into the mysteries of the cosmos.
Okay.
Anyway, I found this rock out in the mountains with a handprint on it. And when I mentioned it to her, she got all excited. I honestly don't know what kind of close encounter she thinks it signifies. But I was wondering if you could bring it to her for me. And joining the UCA has opened my eyes to a few things. Like how there are all these people out there trying to make sense of the Death Stranding in their own way. And sure, her ideas may sound like the ravings of a lunatic to me, but they clearly mean something to her. I'd like to help her out. With your assistance, that is. You'll find a terminal.
Bueno, primero vamos a entregar la mercancía que traemos.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you for coming. To think you got this here without so much as a single scratch to show for it. You gotta give me a few tips sometime. By the way, I got you a little something. It's not much, but if it makes your life easier.
A ver. Sí, me lo voy a llevar. Definitivamente me lo voy a llevar.
Here's hoping you don't run into any trouble out there.
Bueno, como les estaba comentando, ya tenemos tenemos ya completo todo lo que es la carretera. Lo acabo de hacer. Tiene poco que lo hice. Esto lo vamos a reciclar. Y vamos a reciclar, ¿qué más? Botas. Están bien, el esqueleto pues está bien todavía. Tenemos bolsa de sangre, granada hemática y llevo boleadora. No, eso lo vamos a guardar. Voy a hacer algo mejor. Algo mejor.
Delivering cargo.
Vamos a pegarlo. La boleadora vamos a guardarla. Esto vamos a guardarlo. Es que no creo que me vaya a encontrar algo allá, pero traigo granada. por sí o por no, voy a hacer nada más una de estas, rifle de asalto. Y ya. Ahora sí. Vamos a ver qué es lo que a dónde nos mandan. El espiritista.
Sam, it's just like the one at South Knot City. A vortex loaded with so much chiralium that it's almost off the charts. Slowly but surely, it's creeping closer to us here in Mountain Knot. At least that's what I think, but I can't see it. Not with the naked eye. But the data doesn't lie. It's the same temporal phenomenon that you told me dropped you in a war zone.
I told you. But that wasn't...
The Cupid's limiter can handle most Chiro spikes, but we didn't plan for another supercell.
Another supercell?
I told you it was the same as before.
Mama, is that you?
You got me, Sam. It's been a while. But not really. Mulligan, Lochner, we're the same. One body, one mind, one being. There's no point in trying to draw a distinction. Not in this world. We're all connected. Remember that.
Thank you for your contribution.
¿Será que puedo llegar hasta allá?
Never stop, Sam. Don't eat dinner.
Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sería una gran ayuda. Pero ahora por donde bajo. Uy. Me caigo. Podré bajar por aquí. volver a bajar y luego volver a subir. No veo nada. Cuidado con las tormentas de... Ya, hasta ahorita me manda el pinche mensaje. Ah, no, 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 no. Izquierda, lo voy a bajar, tengo que volver a subir y buscar esto por acá, según por lo que veo. Okay. No veo nada.
detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Qué pinche lugar tan tonto para venir a vivir, pero bueno.
Bridges. I've been expecting you. The Mountaineer told me all about you. This handprint you brought me, or stencil, as I prefer to call it, is a vital clue. It hails from an era long before the dawn of human history. I'm going to date it and lay bare the cause of the Death Stranding. And when I do, all the secrets of the cosmos shall be revealed. Did you know this mountain used to be a pyramid in ancient times? It's true. You won't find a place closer to the beach than this. To the wellspring, a source of untold power. How else do you think that chiral network of yours works? But I digress. Show me the stencil. Thank you. Thank you for getting it here in good condition.
No estuvo fácil. Híjole, sí, se me cayó bastante, chinga. Bueno, no estuvo tan bien, pero considerando que no se veía nada en la tormenta, ahorita vamos a ver cómo me va en el regreso.
All right. Connect me to the chiral network. Now I have everything I need to date the stencil. Once I have my results, I'll share them with you and your colleagues at Bridges. You've done a good thing, Sam. If you find anything else, be sure to bring it straight to me. I'll be waiting. You should take this. I'm certain that it will be of use to you in your journey.
Lisa? Okay.
Until we meet again, my friend.
Sam, it worked. BB-28 is in excellent condition.
Okay.
No evidence of lingering attachments or homesickness either. Perhaps its memory was erased after all. All that remains is for you to hook it up and take it for a run. I was hoping to return it to you as soon as possible, but I don't want to. I mean, I do, but it's a little more complicated than that.
What?
We've got a problem. You may have heard about the massive supercell heading right for Mountain Knot City. I left my facility to perform some additional tests on the BB in the field, and now I find myself unable to return. You know the cabin on the mountainside, northeast of Mountain Knot? Let's meet there.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Ay, qué bueno, hay una tirolina aquí.
See you soon.
Restrictions lifted.
¿A dónde tengo que ir? Hasta aquí, hijo de tu madre. Ok. No tengo todavía la... Necesito restablecer la... Necesito restablecer primero la conexión. Si no, de nada me va a servir.
Order assigned.
Thank you for the expedited delivery.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
ya traía uno, ¿no?
Delivering cargo.
Thanks for dropping by. It sure is good to see you. To think you got this here without so much as a single scratch to show for it. You gotta give me a few tips sometime. By the way, I got you a little something. It's not much, but if it makes your life easier. Here's hoping you don't run into any trouble out there.
Good work. New.
No tengo nada que volver. De modo. Vamos.
Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
¿Aquí no puedo llegar? No. ¿Qué tengo más cerca allá? A ver. Tengo más cosas. Creo que por acá sería más fácil llegar. Pienso yo. Desde aquí. Sube. Pero ¿por qué me hace ir hasta allá? Tómale foto a eso.
Where are you?
No idea. I'm seeing tanks and soldiers. The uniforms date back over a century. World War II era, I suspect. Did you see the man leading the soldiers?
No.
I think it's the guy you told us about.
The born and bred warrior asshole who's gunning for BB?
He must be our ticket home, right?
Don't ask me. This is only my second time. And without BB, he'll be hard to find.
Lucky for you, I've got BB here in tip-top shape, just waiting for you. Where should we meet?
Is there anything unusual or distinct near you?
I'm in the sewers. Hang on. I can see a tower through a hole. A square tower, right above my position.
Gotcha. I'll find it and search for a sewer entrance. Can you sit tight for now?
Gladly. I won't move an inch.
Yeah, well, if I'm slow, you might have to.
What?
That warrior asshole. He wasn't after me. He was after BB.
Fuck me.
Right. If he's looking for anyone, it's you.
Oh no. Hurry the hell up, Sam.
Keep it together. I'm on my way. And don't hook up BB either. You'll lead him straight to you.
Oh boy.
Not that you would, since you hate them.
I just did because I was scared to death.
Disconnect, now.
Already done.
Don't let him take BB.
How? If he shows up with his soldiers, what do you expect me to do? Fight back? If I have to choose between BB and myself, well...
You won't. I'm ending the call.
Sam, it's not easy being me. No wife, no children, no friends. And so I sought solace, sought company in the dead. Over time, I made them a part of me, 70% of who I am today. But meeting you has opened my eyes. You're very special, Sam.
Yo soy a uno. ¡Au! Fue. Ah, la torre. Ya. Allá. ¿No puedo ir por allá?
I'll see you soon.
Vengo.
Over here. Sam, over here. Sam.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see. Oh, well then. Maybe this is a special beach for soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Discard precious hardware? Never. So, do you still share memories? I see.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down as you get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
No, jamás llegas tarde, llegas en el preciso momento. Ya avancé un poquito más en la historia, pero ahora tengo que salir de aquí. Ese marcador me está... Lo voy a dejar como quiera. Go, go. No, hombre, no te preocupes. Acabo como que ya lo puedes volver a ver. La trama se está complicando, no lo estoy entendiendo muy bien. Luego lo regresas para que lo veas, mira. Ah, luego lo veo porque me interesa ese juego. Por aquí hay gente. Ah, qué bueno, me da muchísimo gusto. Así vamos a poder jugar otros juegos que hay ahí también tú, Squinkle. Pero déjame, espérame, déjame, me concentro aquí porque no quiero que me vean. Oh, necesito sangre, necesito sangre, necesito sangre, necesito sangre, necesito sangre. Apenas.
We need reinforcements. Move.
Where's my baby? My dear.
Open fire. We need reinforcements. Move.
¿Dónde? ¡Uy! Lo vi. ¡Ah, malditos!
We need reinforcements! Get back out there!
Baby. Where's my baby? Where are you, baby? Baby.
Shoot him, motherfucker!
¿Lo vencí? Oh.
Baby. This is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison.
Pues no sé qué fue lo que hice, pero al menos la pasé. Informe. esta historia se está complicando cada vez más. ¿Qué dice? Ah, bueno, ok, perfecto. No, cada que pueda y que vean que me llega el aviso de porque yo también estoy suscrito a tu canal, te apoyo con todo gusto, claro que sí. Y la gente que esté haciendo mal uso o que esté ahí de necia, lo voy a silenciar.
No response.
Well, look at that. That child's taking a shine to me. You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew.
No, ni lo menciones. Cada que pueda lo voy a mencionar tu canal. Pero necesito que también tú hagas contenido nuevo, para que sigas así. O sea, que hagas nuevo. O sea, me gustó mucho el del Rocket League.
Leaving nothing but a big crater in him. Because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman.
Your baby.
They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time.
Pues gracias.
You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
Gracias. No te molestes, pero si lo vas a hacer, gracias.
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat.
Déjame leer la historia porque es que está muy revuelta. Voy a necesitar hacer algún review o algo así.
I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up.
Frankenstein.
The truth is,
tú también,
I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial, grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless, meat puppet. No car. A dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother. No afterlife. No beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it, because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database. Found a match.
Está bien.
He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
Madres. Bueno, estuvo un poquito intenso, estuvo bueno. Estuvo buena la pelea. Bueno. Ok. Ok. Vamos a bañarnos.
Do you copy? As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish, and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
Okay. Vamos a ver qué sigue.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
Nice.
Ok, gracias, Squinkle. Oye, y cuando ya tengas ese plus que te van a comprar a ver si puedes bajar el Red Dead Redemption. Estaría chido jugarlo. Es como un GTA, pero en el oeste. Estoy seguro que te va a gustar. vamos a prepararnos. Ok, estaría chido para transmitirlo, de hecho, en tu canal, yo en el mío. Ok, vamos a beber otra. Ok, ya con esa. Sí, claro, claro que sí. Ya, pero ya que lo tengas. Este juego también deberías, este juego, el Death Stranding, también va incluido en ese plus que vas a comprar, también por si acaso te quieres jugar. Está muy bueno, la verdad. No es multijugador, pero está muy bueno. Vámonos.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year. I'm so sorry. I didn't know if you were coming.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
¿Dónde estoy? Volví acá. La espiritista. Y la cabaña se desapareció. Ok. Bueno. Vamos a ver qué sigue.
Sam, the west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt. Beyond it is Edgenot City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you've used the qubit to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive. We need you to bring her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Hartman will help you get it done.
Okay.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the Death Stranding. Suffice it to say, 1 minute remaining. I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
Okay. está lejos. Me voy a llevar... Me voy a llevar... un anclaje. Una escalera. Una bolsa de sangre. Una pistola anti-CB. Y... nada más. No, el camión no puede llegar por allá.
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Milligan special.
Sí, yo también lo tengo y me gustaría jugarlo. Pienso que debe ser como el Conan Exiles. Cuando lo hagas, no importa que no lo vea en vivo, o sea, lo puedo volver a ver así directo. Lo que necesito nada más como una guía al inicio del juego, cómo se empieza y así. Bueno. Oh, o me llevo una cosa o me llevo la otra. Bueno. No. Ok, perfecto. Sí, porque sí me interesa ver ese juego, la verdad. A ver. Sin cargar esto. Así. Así. Y el anclaje. Me voy a ir así. A ver si puedo llegar. No. Déjalo, porque tengo que poner atención que es lo que estoy haciendo. No te preocupes. Mejor haz el directo y en el directo lo veo.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
O me vas explicando mejor cuando vayamos jugando, así me lo prendo mejor. Sí, mejor, o sea, de cuenta, conforme vayamos avanzando, así me lo prendo ya mejor, en la práctica. Mira. Ok, tengo que llegar hasta allá. Ay. Bueno. Vamos a ver por dónde puedo llegar.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oye, espérame, pero ¿dónde está mi? Traigo mi... Ok, pero no traigo... No traigo mi esqueleto de carga, no, necesito un esqueleto de carga. Ándale, y yo después ya lo veo tú, Sphinx. Porque quiero llegar nada más a entregar el cadáver y quiero ver qué es más de la historia y luego ya la termino yo. No, necesito necesito un esqueleto, necesito un exoesqueleto. Ahí está, ahora sí.
Begin the scan. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Va a estar difícil la subida, pero vamos a ver si llegamos. Oh, hay una tirolina ahí. A ver, ¿podré llegar desde acá?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Vamos a ver si llega. Oh, sí llega. Vamos.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges. Verifying weapons restrictions lifted. Hey!
Bueno. Ya me ahorró bastante el viaje. Vamos a seguir subiendo.
Let's get this show on the road.
¡Uy! ¡No! Uy, esto viene arriba. ¿Y esta a dónde llega? Oh, a ninguna. Le falló la construcción aquí al compañero que la hizo. Pero luego la aprovechamos.
Curiosity keeps me confused. Still I stand here on my own, with nothing left to lose. Trouble my walk home and my spirit. Because I never said no or put up a fight. And I'm emotionally impaired.
Evaluation. Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
Parche térmico.
Please proceed into the facility with the cadaver. Good work.
¿Qué es esto? Ah, los diferentes cráneos, cómo han ido cambiando.
Hartman.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please, lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the scene an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549. I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordophobia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest 3 minutes at a time and search for them day after day after day.
Also, you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition.
Ok, ahorita me paso un rato.
It's as if she were still alive.
Yo creo que ya voy a acabar yo el mío.
Mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing?
Asegúrate que el directo que hagas, nada más hazlo mejor que el anterior. Y así, y así, y así, y así.
Wait, dead man.
Pero recuerda, tienes que divertirte también, si no de nada sirve.
I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War-era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
¿Qué voy a hacer en 3 minutos? ¿Esos son libros o son videojuegos? Parecen cajas de videojuegos de PlayStation 4 y 3. Son películas. despertar.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one, and intercourse, I suppose, verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films? You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me. As it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident, too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach. The people who died in the two void outs were there. What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart. but it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a Preparone station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Oh, shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral waste station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Con razón tiene todo acoginado.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
Soy Samu. ¿Quién es Samu?
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.
Bueno, entonces tenemos más cosas que descubrir, 3 puestos más. Y ya tenemos aquí una tirolina. Y ya tengo acceso a todo lo que los demás jugadores tienen ya. A ver, sí, aquí está. Aquí hay un refugio, aquí hay una tirolina, aquí hay otra tirolina y aquí está la otra. Hay que ver si las mías son las azules. Acá está la estación meteorológica. Si hay lugar para pasar. Y sí, tiene forma de corazón. El hermanito de Santi tengo ese... Ah, ok, Samu. Mucho gusto, Samu. A ver. Bueno. Déjame ver qué hay arriba. Yo ya voy a terminar el directo, porque ya tengo rato jugando. Nomás quería llegar al fondo de todo esto de este episodio, pero ya me llegó otro. Entonces ahorita voy a ver qué más hay acá. Al parecer 8, creo. No, no es cierto. No, creo que le faltan como 10 días. A ver, ¿qué más hay? ¿Aguas termales? Oh. Sí, hay aguas termales.
Hot spring.
Ah.
Yeah, enjoy it while you can, Sam.
Bueno, qué bueno saberlo para venir a recuperarnos aquí. Bueno, ahora déjenme ver a ver qué más hay para...
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Emily's status or what Higgs is up to. That's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edge Knot City. And that means connecting this region first.
Okay.
You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo-Devo biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
Ok. Perfecto, bueno, entonces tenemos que seguir con el descubrimiento y eso lo voy a dejar para el siguiente directo. A ver.
Thermal pad.
Un parche térmico.
Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
Okay. Bueno, entonces la siguiente exploración para los siguientes 3 puestos lo voy a dejar para el siguiente directo. Ya hemos avanzado muchísimo, la verdad. Estuvo algo largo la cinemática, pero estuvo muy interesante. Ahorita voy a cerrar el directo y voy a tratar de empezarlo el día siguiente, a ver si lo puedo hacer de una manera más ágil. Esperando a ver que se me revele un poquito más de la historia y creo que ya estamos llegando a lo que es la conclusión. Déjame lo dejo mejor adentro. Bueno, pues muchas gracias por haber visto el directo del día de hoy. Estuvo bastante interesante y pues al siguiente día pues podremos hacer otro para descubrir esos nuevos lugares. Vamos a ver qué más podemos ir construyendo y para facilitar el camino hasta acá. A ver si puedo también poner una tilorina para llegar hasta acá sin necesidad de estar caminando. También tengo que ver eso, pero eso lo voy a hacer fuera de línea para no cansar a los que estén viendo el directo, porque me imagino que deben de tener más interés de descubrir la historia. Bueno, pues muchísimas gracias a la gente que estuvo aquí, nuestros amigos de siempre, y a la gente que posteriormente vaya a ver el video. Pues muchas gracias por ver el mismo. Si no han visto el juego, se los recomiendo bastante. Está ahora incluido con el nuevo pase de Plus de PlayStation. Está, si cuentan ustedes con el nuevo Plus, este juego está accesible y pues pueden jugarlo mientras tengan su Plus activo. Bueno, pues yo mientras, pues muchas gracias, les agradezco mucho el hecho de que hayan estado aquí, y los que, como les digo, la gente que posteriormente vea el video ya grabado, bueno, pues espero que les guste, y el día de mañana seguiremos con la siguiente misión. Ya terminé, ya lo puedes ver. Perfecto, muchísimas gracias. Es que ahorita me paso, un ratito más me paso y ahorita lo checo. Muchas gracias. Yo ya estoy despidiendo el mío. Muchas gracias por haber estado aquí, por haberte pasado un ratito. Si quieres ver el juego, y te digo, ya cuando tengas el Plus nuevo, este juego también ya está accesible por si lo quieres ver. Bueno, pues entonces terminamos con el directo del día de hoy. Muchísimas gracias. Antes de eso hay que guardar. Sistema. Guardamos. Listo. Y pues volvemos otra vez y nos despedimos ahora sí. Bueno, pues muchas gracias por haber estado aquí. Nos vemos el día de mañana con otro capítulo de la historia y veremos a ver qué más podemos descubrir. Muchísimas gracias y hasta luego.